Hello YouTube, this is Paramedic 1604. Today we're going to be going over my inch bag. Inch stands for I'm never coming home. To begin with, I have a High Sierra 60-liter rucksack. It's hydration capable. I tried to get the darkest earth tone color I could. This is a green and a tan, kind of, and black. So let's just start with the top and work our way down. In the top I have a pocket chainsaw. In case you don't know what that is, it's a chainsaw blade that likes to get stuck every once in a while. A chainsaw blade that has hand loops on it, so that way you can wrap it around a tree and work it back and forth. And then I have a bastard file from Walmart. Believe it or not, those files work pretty darn good. This one needs cleaned out. It definitely has some issues. Let's make sure that is it. In the top pouch, it is. Sorry, give me just a second. Also, I need to add in the top pouch a half roll of Gorilla Tape. Going into the next compartment, which would be the main compartment, I have a fleece hat and a pair of wool socks, waterproofed in the bag. I have a mess tin that I got at Hobby Lobby. It's one of the ones that has a frying pan and a bowl that you can eat out of. Next, I have a shamag. It's orange. It's 94% cotton, 6% linen, made in China. The next thing I have is a Stanley cook pot. Has a lid on it, and there's a lid, and then it has a handle that sticks out for over the fire. And in there I have a small fire kit, just in case I lose one of my ways to start a fire. I have a spatula, spoon, ladle combo, and then I have 2 bowls. And that cook pot is 40 ounces. Next, I have fat wood in 2 Ziploc bags, waterproof. I have a Sawyer Mini with the bag, a cleaning plunger, and the Sawyer filter. And that's in the Ziploc bag because I want my water filter to be hygienic. I have a morning breakfast, a couple of morning breakfasts. I don't know. I have a couple of those in this food saver bag. It's got Pop-Tarts and oatmeal and coffee and some granola bars in there. Mixed in there, I have a 3-day set of MREs, full MREs. And I put some extra drink mixes and stuff in there in case I need it. I have my very beautiful and very nice Condor axe. This is the Condor Cloudburst, and as you can see, it's starting to get a little bit of wear on it, but this thing just shaves hair. I don't know if you guys can hear that. I don't know if you guys can see that, but there is hair on there. And it comes with this very nice leather mask, or leather sheath, whatever you want to call it. And it just wraps around. And then it's got the leather guard for when you go to split. It's a overstrike guard so the handle doesn't get ruined. And it's also got some additional paracord on it. Next in the bag, I have another 3-day set of MREs. So I have a total of 6 days MREs, 12 days if I choose to skip a day in between. Longer if I find food procurement. An example, squirrels and rabbits. I don't have one right now, but the plan is to get a 12 gauge. But for big game, if I had to, my Taurus G3 would get the job done. I have a 9x9 tarp that I got off of Amazon from Get Camp Hammocks, G Camp tarp. It's 3 meter by 3 meter. It's a coffee color. Comes with 6 guy ropes and 6 pegs. Has 19 attachment points. It's a good little tarp. Next, I have a Gore-Tex shell. It's just a top layer. The bottom layer is somewhere. I am not sure where. And then let's make sure it's all in that pouch. It is. And then I have some silica gel that I need to throw away. Now for the exterior pockets, I have wet wipes in a Ziploc bag. I have a roll of jute twine for fire starting and cordage making, or not cordage making, fire starting and cordage to tie things together is what I was thinking of. And if I needed to make more cordage, I could triple braid this like you would with hair and get it braided together. I also have in here 400 feet or a 1 pound spool of bank line. This is not the good bank line. This is just tarred. Not even tarred. This is just black nylon string. You can see the end split there. But rope's rope is rope is rope. So as long as it'll tie a shelter together for me, which it will, then it's fine. And that was in the right side pocket. Now in the left-hand pocket, excuse me as I get this unzipped. In the left-hand pocket, there is not much. I have my solar bank that also has a flashlight on it, which I have no clue how to use. And it can charge 2 devices. And then it has a micro USB-C charger for, excuse me as I readjust the camera. A C charger for if I come across an electrical outlet, I can get that charged up. It's on the charger right now, but I do have a headlamp that I throw in there, and then I have a Energizer rechargeable flashlight that has the 3 modes: high, low, and strobe. I realize I don't have a fire kit in here other than my little one, and that's okay for right now. The little one would do the job. I'd probably add a 1/2 inch by 6 inch ferro rod into my kit. Excuse me as I get a drink. Yeah, add a 1/2 inch by 6 inch ferro rod in there. And people are gonna be like, Bill, you're a combat medic and you don't have first aid stuff. The freaking duct tape and the freaking shamog are also first aid items. You can use the shamog for so many different things, and duct tape is a quick bandage, and it also holds pressure. I have 2 64-ounce clean canteens, single wall, stainless steel, no nesting cup, because I don't know where I'd get a nesting cup at that would fit that. And then I have my sleeping bag. On the bottom, it's a 0 degree down sleeping bag by Kelty. And by 0 degree sleeping bag, I mean it's rated 20 degrees. 0 degrees, it'll keep you alive, but it will not be warm enough. And then I have a sleeping pad on the bottom. On my waist belt, if I can find the waist belt, I keep my SE3 with a sewing needle on the back of it. I have the orange paracord on there in case I drop it. And this is an old discontinued model. It is the clip point serrated version, and the top swedge is sharpened, and this thing is just hair popping sharp. Again, I don't know if you can hear that, but there is hair on there. I don't know if the camera's picking it up. And I have that mounted on the belt sheath. In the next pocket, I have my Swiss Tech multi-tool, which is modeled after the old Leatherman Wave. It's got the pliers, screwdriver, mini. What I like about this is it has a mini screwdriver in the Phillips head screwdriver. And then I have a flat head screwdriver. See if I can get, these tools don't like to come out on this side. So bear with me as I try not to break all my nails off. Trying to get into that. Surely there's a pin around here somewhere. See if we can get it with the pocket chainsaw. Yep, we were able to get it with the pocket chainsaw. It's got a can opener, a seatbelt cutter, and then a pair of scissors. Exterior, excuse me as I get another drink. chewing grizzly and talking at the same time and getting spit gives you the hiccups. But on the outside, I have a straight blade. I have a cross-cut file and then a straight edge file, and on the bottom there's a file too, and the spine of the file is a 90, and it has the lock pivot just like the Leatherman does. It's a Leatherman knockoff, guys. And then I have a serrated blade, if I didn't go over that already, and a saw. And that all packs up nicely in this sheath. But be careful with the sheath, because I found the belt loop thing gives out. So I just put a piece of black Gorilla Tape on the bottom. And then in here, yes, I have two multi-tools in here. I have a Leatherman Skeletal bladeless, so I just have the pliers. I have a Bic lighter, and then I found out that I do in fact have a 1/2 inch by 6 inch ferro rod in there that's barely used. As for EDC, sunglasses, ball cap, simple, Taurus G3, no light today, but this thing is a beast, holds 17+1, or if I don't want to go 17+1 and I want something a little smaller, we drop the mag, 15 round mag, feeding hollow points, goes in there, drop that, feeds a hollow point just fine. And now I'm going to get kicked off YouTube for doing that. So again, we do a functions check. We see the gun is clear. I don't recommend pulling the trigger. Trigger has been pulled. Back on safe. Pick up, dropped. 17 mag, put back in. Holster up. Taurus has definitely stepped their game. Excuse me, I have the hiccups. Taurus has definitely stepped their game up in the way of guns. My G2 did not feed hollow points. My G3C did not feed hollow points. This is the first gun that I've had that actually feeds hollow points that is a Taurus. And I've had a lot of different guns. I've had a SIG, I've had a Glock, I've had a handful of Tauruses, I've had Smith & Wesson, but out of all of them that I like the most, I keep going back to Taurus. I'm not sure why. Probably cost. Rambling. I apologize. Next is the Benchmade Griptilian Tanto serrated. You can see serrated Tanto blade. And that one has the axis lock. Billfold in the back left pocket. Can of dip in the right pocket. Can of Grizzly. SEI Zula with the micarta scales. And then for the watch, I have a Timex solar power watch. I don't know the number or model, but it's a solar power watch. Let me know if I'm missing anything. Thank you for your support. Be smart. Don't do it. Anything I wouldn't do. Take care. Prepared Medic out.